Hi, my name is Trust Nokwezo. I want to talk to you today about mistakes that people make when they are hiring digital marketers. Many people say they're digital people and they apply for jobs because there's a lot of unemployment. But when you look at it from the employer's point of view, when you are hiring somebody, you want to be with somebody who can deliver. You want to be with somebody who is going to help you from where you are to the next step. For most people hiring, they don't know really what digital marketing is, but they know that it will be useful for their business. So in this video, I just want to share with you some mistakes that you should avoid when you are hiring a digital marketer. So the first one is having no strategy or lacking a strategy. You have to answer these questions. The first one is, who do you really need? Do you need a social media person? Do you need somebody who can fix websites? Do you need somebody who can do digital selling? What do you need? So you have to define the skill sets that you need. In as much as you want to say you don't know much about digital marketing, I'm inviting you to do a research and analysis of analyzing and finding out what do you need before you hire somebody. And also this is a point where you can reach out to a consultant and get help in determining what you need before you get on hiring. The next thing is deliverables. What do you want the person to deliver? What should they be doing weekly? What should they be doing monthly? How do you measure their success as an employee in your organization? And then the next question is, what skill set do we need to achieve all these things? Then also, who do you need to hire when you're starting out? There are some skills which are very great to have, but they are not essential when you start setting out in digital marketing. An example maybe would be something like advanced Google Analytics. It's very important to have that as a skill, but when you're setting out when you're setting out in digital marketing, you may not need that skill the most. It may be required in more advanced situations. So you need to determine who do you need to hire starting out. So that's the first mistake. The next question is hiring a generalist. There are people who can explain things. This is how this works. This is how social media works. This is how websites work. This is how search engine marketing works. As a company which is setting out in digital marketing, you need somebody who can bring results. You need somebody who can do what they're saying, not somebody who can explain. The next thing is that you need to hire what are called T-shaped marketers, who are the best. So a T-shaped marketer, the T is like capital letter T, line at the top and line going down. So a T-shaped marketer is a marketer who has the whole understanding of the whole digital marketing, but then is a specialist of one topic going down. So that's the best person to hire. So somebody can implement all of the social media, email marketing, this at a good level, but then they are professional in a specific area. That's the best person you should hire. Then the next thing is you should choose somebody with the leading skills that you require. So depending on where you are, if you are setting out, you may need somebody who is very good with maybe strategy development, and then they can implement some of the things, but maybe not at the pro level, but their strategy is very good. So such a person will set you out on a strategy and have you well. Then he can then help you add specialists to implement some of the subtopics to the ultimate level. Then the next mistake you can make is hiring an aspire. So an aspire is somebody who really wishes they could do digital marketing. They love digital marketing. In fact, they are addicted to it. This person is so interested and they babble digital marketing. Unfortunately, where you are now, you don't need to encourage somebody in the digital marketing career. You need somebody who can do it and bring results. It's not a community service. You need somebody who can deliver. And somebody also who is good enough to learn the things and be able to deliver quickly. So an aspire is not like a bad entry to have, but they should be able to learn and develop quickly enough for you to get your return on investment on hiring them. Then the next mistake you could be making is hiring non-curious people. So this happens normally with internal promotions, where the person just went to do a course and then they are being moved into the digital marketing department, but they are not curious about it. They are not trying to learn about it. They're not excited about what they are doing. So what this does is it makes them learn enough maybe to pass the interview, but from there, because digital marketing is a fluid topic, things keep changing. What was working in 2017 doesn't work well today in most cases. So things keep changing. So they should be able to learn local and global trends and keep on top and have knowledge of how the business is going and be interested and be curious enough to become a good digital marketer. Then the next mistake is hiring geeks who cannot communicate. My background is programming. I'm a programmer. I can write code. And one of the mistakes or challenges that I see in that industry, which many people join with digital marketing, is they are geeks. There are people who can do wonderful things with computers. The challenge that most of these people have is they can't communicate. As a digital marketer, you work with many people. You work with external partners of the company. You have to explain things to management. You have to maybe attend strategy meetings and make contributions. So if that person cannot communicate very well, it's going to really be a hindrance in their work. Why? Because people don't understand digital marketing, and they will need a communicator to relate well so that they can understand what the digital marketer is trying to do and help them achieve that. So this is primarily one of the reasons why many digital marketers do not get the budget they need from their management, because they can't communicate it well in a way that gets them to get the budget allocated. So communication is verbal, written, and even body language and all things is very, very important for a digital marketer to succeed. The next one is hiring a tech enthusiast. So not everybody is interested in many gadgets. It's got Bluetooth headphones, it's got latest phones, and is like interested in these techy things. You got this complicated laptop. Not everybody is like that is a digital marketer. So people who can fix phones, they may not be good digital marketers. Digital marketing is a special field. It's something that you have to work with people who can deliver on it. So if somebody is a technical enthusiast in your company, they may not necessarily be the best candidate for your digital marketing. This is because it's marketing, it's business. Somebody has to be interested in it. It's not about just being techy and clicking things and moving around. So hiring a tech enthusiast can be a mistake. Again, this is an internal hiring challenge in most situations. Then the last one is number 7 is hiring on interview skills. So some people can talk. They will deliver the best interview. They are confident. They exude radiance. They're alive, and when you see them, you like them. The challenge with hiring people based on their interview skills is these things can be practiced and they can learn, but it does not necessarily translate to their delivery when they become a digital marketer. So as part of your interview process, I advise you to set up a practical test for them to do something so that you can see whether they can deliver on it or not. One of the tests that we use internally is we give people a website and ask them, can you analyze what this company is doing wrong, what this company is doing right with regards to digital marketing? Include screenshots in your analysis. So they have maybe 4 hours or 5 hours to go through this. Sometimes we even allow them to do it at home and submit them before we call for interview. This just gets us to see how the person thinks and what they can do and what they're likely to notice in anything, so that we have a full picture of their skills from that assessment. So this is how you can avoid hiring the wrong person in your digital marketing. And as I'm closing, for those of us who are digital marketers who want to acquire very good skills as digital marketers, I want to recommend to you the PAN degree in digital marketing, which is found on afrodigital.org. You can go to that website and check out that course and sign up. You will learn the practical digital marketing skills that makes you hireable and be able to deliver at any level. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.